Hello, this is Jeremiah with TownsendCreations.com. Today we're going over a quick view of the WordPress Media Tab. First thing we got to do is log into our website. Then coming over on the left, we come down to Media. The Media tab only has two options, the library and adding new things to the library. Anything in the Media tab, these are going to be pictures, these are going to be videos if you're uploading them directly to your website. So not YouTube videos, but if you have videos directly embedded on your web pages. It's also going to include images. Most of the time, most people put in images, but it's also going to include MP3 files, downloads, PDFs, all those sorts of things. They're all going to come into this folder. Now, generally, I don't need to come into the media library for a lot of things, but I want to go over just what the options are here. It's going to tell whether or not how many of them are images, whether or not they are attached or unattached. Unattached simply means it's not connected to a page or something like that. This is the same layout as the WordPress pages. It shows you a caption of it. We can edit it, delete it permanently, or view it. We can also go through bulk actions by deleting permanently multiple images all at once if we clicked apply. But we don't want to do that yet. I'm going to come in here and edit this image just so you can see what the options are. Now when it pulls up a picture of the image, this is not the full size of the image. You can see here the dimensions are 525 by 331 on this image, but the image that it's showing here is about 125 pixels square. It gives an image title, which we always want to make sure when we're using this that the image title for SEO purposes is descriptive. We also have alternative text if we want to include additional text. We can include captions and a description of the image. And this is one of the important things, is the file URL. Occasionally you'll want to use this file URL for various things, but this will take you directly to where the image is hosted. So if we actually copied this link and then pasted it up into our nav bar up here, it would actually show us the image. Let's do that right now, just so you can see how it works. There you go. It takes you directly to the image. No website, just the image all by itself. Okay, going back to the WordPress Media tab. Now, one of the things that we have here in WordPress are we can edit the image. WordPress has some options for editing the image built into it. For example, we can rotate the image. If the image came up sideways for some reason, we can also crop the image. We can flip it horizontally or vertically. We can flip it horizontally. And this is very handy for us. If, let's say, you have an image you want to put on the left-hand side of the screen, but it works better for laying out on the right-hand side of the screen. We can also undo or redo our options here. So there's lots of different options there. We can also crop the image if we wanted to. We can change the selection, deal with scaling of the image. For example, here we have it 525 by 331. Say we wanted to make this 400, and we actually wanted to make it smaller. But at the same time, what if we wanted to make it larger? It says, oh no, gives you a big red question mark right there, saying that you don't want to do that because it's going to start pixelating the image. So I'll go back to the 525. Well, since this is for example, I'll just resize it. I'll hit the scale button. And it's just going to warn me here that I made changes that are going to be lost. So there we go. Now it's a little bit smaller. So, and this, now down here we come into the thumbnail settings and changing the thumbnail. So we can actually come in here. The thumbnail image can be cropped differently. So you can actually change things dealing with the thumbnail image. I wanted to make sure to update my media because I just made that change. And we'll go back there. So you see there's actually quite a few little settings inside the edit image area. That we can change in here. And that's really the bulk. That's really the bulk of what you can do with the edit media section and what you can do with the images. But here we also have the add new section. You see it has the upload new media where we select the files. This is the same exact options that you have when you add a new post or add a new page. And all it does is it uploads the images to the media file. You do not need to do this. You can upload your files directly from your Pages tab using the Upload Insert button. And that will add media directly to your media tab on the left. It adds all your media into the same place in WordPress. So this is generally the way that I recommend adding media. It just makes the workflow faster. The only time I generally go into the media tab is if I need to go and make a small adjustment to an image, or if I need that direct file URL. I find it's easier to go right into the media tab. Another handy thing about the media tab is the search box up into the right hand corner. If you know that you wanted a specific image, for example, let's say I want a button image, I can type that in and hit search media and it'll come back with all of the button images. So it helps a lot to surf through your media library and find out what's in there and what's not in there. That's really the media tab on WordPress. Thanks for watching.